Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video it'll be for Love Island 2023 Series 10 Episode 32. I'll leave a link down below to Episode 31, of course it's going to be spoilers. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So Scott and Catherine were talking. Catherine was thinks Scott didn't do that, fire pitch speech for her. Basically, they were arguing, and then he was like, yes, I did do it for you. And then she said, Whitney, did I do that speech, and for her? And then Jess was something like, no. Zach and Katie spoke, he was honest, saying him and Molly are, close, back on things. Montel and Leah were talking. Basically, Montel said to Leah that the boys told him to kiss Tink. Sammy and Jess were talking. Ella brought Tyreek for a chat. Katie gave a hug to all the single people. Tyreek hugged Ella. Zach and Molly kissed in bed. Whitney and Locke kissed. Montel kissed Leah's hand. Abby and Mitchell spooned. Catherine and Ellen spooned. And then everyone was talking about last night. Jess and Ella spoke. Tyreek and Uzi were speaking. Sammy and Jess spoke. Then there was a text. Basically, all the single people were going to go for cocktails. So Scott, Jess, Tyreek and Katie. Tyreek was saying he might get to know Katie. He's single now. Montel and Leah spoke. He sort of apologised. They all had mojitos. Amber and Sammy were talking. Tyreek said to Katie he fancied her. Tyreek told about the Katie situation, I guess, to everyone else. Jess and Ella were talking. Ella was thinking of ending it with Uzi. Tyreek pulled Katie for a chat, and then Scott pulled Catherine for a chat. Montel laughed when Scott was pulling Catherine. Basically, he went, Cat, like that, like summoning her or something. Ella and Catherine spoke. Uzi and Ella were speaking. Locke and Whitney talked, and then they kissed. Ella pulled Tyreek for a chat. Ella said, I miss you. She tried to kiss Tyreek. He was like, no, not yet. Ella stepped outside. Whitney was on Locke. Zach and Molly kissed. Abby and Mitchell kissed. Catherine kissed Ellen. Montel and Leah were close, and then Amber spooned into Sammy. And then there was also something about your Casa Amor couples and singles on the Love Island website, so I'll read that. Anyone else still processing last night's tense Casa Amor recoupling? Yep, it was gasp, it was emotional, it was cute, it was romance, it was shocking, it was everything. Maya Jama welcomed 5 new islanders into the villa thanks to an epic and dramatic Casa Amor recoupling. The huge couple shuffle also means 4 of our islanders are now single. We'll be firmly glued to our sofa at 8:59 for the full fallout. But before then, let's take a look at how Casa Amor shake-up went down. Here are the new couples. So Sammy and Amber. Sammy was a Casa Amor single boy, but after a couple of smooches for clarity, he's now coupled up with graphic design student Amber. Whitney and Locke. They've chatted vacations, family values, and had a lot of Casa cuteness. Whitney and account manager Locke got some huge smiles from the boys when they entered the villa as a new couple. It's given healed, a beaming Whitney told Maya. Molly and Zach. After previously being brutally dumped from the island, Molly returned to the villa for Casa Amor, much to the boys' shock. She and Zach made amends and picked up where they left off, and he chose to couple up with the blonde beauty once again. Katie. The deja vu was real for Katie, who came back from Casa Amor to find Molly cozied up around the fire pit with Zach. Zach's choice to take his second chance with Molly leaves Katie single. I stayed true to myself, Katie told Maya after she returned to the villa alone. Leah Montel. We're feeling the cuteness. Leah and Montel are only pre-Casa couple who officially stuck together. The pair couldn't keep the smiles off their faces when Leah returned to the villa solo. But it wasn't all love in the air, as Montel's decision to stick with Leah left Tink in shock after they'd been getting close. Catherine and Ellen. There were gasps bouncing off the villa walls when Catherine returned arm in arm with Ellen. This cute couple immediately sparked and shared the first official Castlemore kiss after he made her a fruity breakfast, sealing the deal as the cherry on Catherine's Castlemore cake. But Catherine's decision to recouple left loyal Scott stood at the fire pit alone. The game's the game, he said after a few deep breaths. Ouch. Mitchell and Abby. Mitchell and Jess were in a friendship couple after accepting their relationship wasn't built for love. Mitchell had been searching for a romantic connection for weeks, and it looks like his feelings for flight attendant Abby are finally ready for takeoff. Jess. Mitchell's decision to recouple leaves Jess single, and in true Jess style, she sweetly told Mitch and Abby she was happy for them, joking rather you than me in a nice way. Jess admitted she was disappointed to see Sammy coupled up with Amber. Is their romance over for good? Ella and Uzi. It was a moment for Love Island record books. Ella walked in with Uzi after previously closing things off with Tyreek, leaving the villa spinning. Having previously met in the outside world, the Scottish modelling duo instantly hit it off over in Castlemore, with Ella telling Maya, "I feel I owe it to myself to explore this." Tyreek. Moments before Ella walks into the villa with Uzi, Tyreek had declared his feelings for the Glasgow stunner to his fellow islanders, choosing to stay loyal. As he stood facing his girl across the fire pit, Tyreek told Ella, "I guess you were never mine, just my turn." We saw Tyreek add, "It's done, completely." But how will this love triangle play out once the fire pit has cooled off from the heat of Castlemore? But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.